Hello, my awesome divine friends. This is Yogi Zen Dude, now also get to be known as Green Smoothie Dude there, and I'll put a link for yogizendude.com and greensmoothiedude.com right below this video here. And today I wanted to share some about why the raw vegan fruitarian lifestyle. The purpose of that, and why I'm so passionate about it and stuff. And I'll say this at the beginning. I've people I have worked with, and then in watching numerous videos and reading numerous blog posts online there about people sharing about their raw food, raw vegan, fruitarian exploration and lifestyle there, how many of them who didn't consider themselves on a spiritual path or having a interest in spirit there, and developing their awareness of spirit and who they are there as a spiritual being, found themselves experiencing spirit in their life, and so that thrills me, and that's why I've done a blog post and I think a video before about raw food, raw vegan lifestyle being just a big, bright, golden doorway to the spiritual path, and getting to know the big guy there, and who you are there. So this video will help with some understanding about that. First off, the higher spiritual beings on this planet, through their love of God or love of spirit, might be a more easily acceptable expression of the big guy there. But through their love of spirit and their becoming aware of their oneness with spirit, they live directly off the nectar of God, the life force of God there, and even produce that themselves there. So they, in the higher states there, and for all of us, really, it's just a matter of our lack of awareness or developed awareness of it. Life force, or light, and the own vibration that creates and sustains us, enters us through the medulla. I don't know if you can see it. It's at the base of the skull there, where the spine meets the skull, the medulla oblongata. So the life force, the light, and sound vibration of Om enter through the medulla and then through our skin there too, and they're able to live off of that alone. And so while we evolve and work our way through personal development and personal diving, sitting in the silence with spirit there, and getting to know spirit just like we would any other individual on the planet, through spending time with spirit there, while we're getting to that point of living solely off of spirit there, the most direct way for us to live off of that light is through fruit and vegetables here. We get energy that we need from the sun there too there. So the most direct way of getting that energy for us to live off of, since we are plant-based creatures here, and I can get more into. I can point to some other blog posts there about our being, plant-based, humans being plant-based, fruit and veggies. There, why there? But so the purest way of us getting that life force from God, and that comes through the sun too, is through fruit and veggies. Here you see, here's my fig tree in the back here, and you can see the figs on it here, and there's some ripe ones up in there too, and the birds are loving these too. So that mostly blackbirds I've seen here, and I think I've seen some doves land in here too. I'm not sure if they're eating some off of it too, but here the trees and fruit are dependent on the soil, the minerals and everything from the soil and the water, and most directly from the sun there. And so that energy from the sun there is right there. Can you see those figs? There is right there in those figs for us, or in like the kale we grow, or the carrots there, or the broccoli we grow, or tomatoes we grow. So it's most directly and fully available for us there. So that's the most direct, easiest way for us to absorb that life force from God there. And it's rather than meat, because with meat you're an animal has either consumed vegetables and fruit and stuff, and then when you eat that meat, what your body is looking for is what's left over from the vegetables or fruit that animal has eaten. So logic and tells us that the purest and most direct source is just to go ahead and do what's natural for our body and eat fruit and veggies there for us to absorb, get the most powerful and pure source of life force for our bodies. And what that does too, it allows our bodies to function the way it's supposed to, the way it needs to there. It's getting everything it needs there in the pure form there, and it's not having to fight off all the unnatural things that enter the body through eating cooked foods or and eating meat. There, it's not having to deal with that and try to process it there. So your fruits, particularly like watermelon and melons, are really juicy ones, are the most really awesome for your body, because they're so easily digested there. So having your really juicy fruits first there, and then having like bananas and like that later, and so on, really helps your body to flow, that energy to just flow through your body there, and with your body not having to fight off or deal with the unnatural things that we put in our bodies. It's that energy that had been put forth to fight off things, unnatural things put in the body, is left free to, for you to realize spirit more easily and more fully there. And so that's why I'm so passionate about the raw vegan fruitarian lifestyle. There is it helps me have a deeper awareness of spirit, and I know that it's helping many others. Everybody who ventures on this path, that's helping them have a deeper awareness of spirit and their connectedness with spirit, their oneness with spirit, our oneness with spirit and with everyone, and so that's why I'm so passionate about the raw vegan and fruitarian lifestyle there. And I'll put some links that will explain some more about humans being fruit and veggie eating creatures right below this video here. And I'll be sharing this video on greensmoothiedude.com and over at bodhilotus.org, our spiritual and sustainable community there too. So this has been Yogi Zen Dude, also known as Green Smoothie Dude. They're peace, love, and light, my awesome divine friends. And remember to have too much fun.